Welcome to the Daily App Show. Today we have an application for your iPhone as well as your iPad, iPod Touch, and Apple Watch called Jiffies, Calendar on the Watch. Open up Jiffies and it's going to bring us into our calendar where we can see a nice circular graph overview of our day's events. Then down below we have a list of our actual events. Now, based upon the time blocks, we have the 12 o'clock and I can see everything that goes around the day from there. And if I tap and hold on any block of the calendar, I can add an event. You see I can add a PM event by going up to the top line and an AM event by coming down to the bottom line. And going into the middle of the circle, I can add an all-day event. Once I let go, it's going to bring me into my event creation sheet where I can go ahead and give it a title, a location, mark if it's an all day, or I can give it a start and end times, repeats, and I can account for travel times as well. I can select the calendar I'd like it to apply to. I can invite people, get alerts, show as, and I can even add URLs and notes down at the bottom. So when you add an event, it'll add it to your list and it'll add it to the circle graph as well. Tap the search up here. It's going to allow us to search for our calendar. We can go and search for a specific event. Go ahead and cancel out. We'll tap done. We can tap on the actual calendar icon down here, and that's going to let us quickly jump to a specific day. So I want to go 2 days ahead. I'll go ahead and tap there. Tap out of the calendar. You see it marches me 2 days ahead. So now I'm at March 12th instead of today, March 10th. Tap in the top of the menu where the calendar is, and it brings me back into my today view. Now, if I tap on any one of my events down below, so if I wanted to do this meeting about a website, I'll tap on it. I can open, duplicate, and share the event. So if I tap open, it's going to open the event, and I can see all the event details that I've added in here. Go ahead and tap done. Now what we're going to do is customize how our calendar looks. Tap the information button. We can choose when our week begins, auto, Sunday, or Monday. So go ahead and set that up. We can choose which calendars we'd like to show. So you see currently I'm showing all of my calendars. I can tap show all, I can hide all, and then show all. And I can even select specific individual calendars that I wanted to show. And you can see I'm pulling in from a few different sources. We'll tap done. We can do a completion calendar. So whenever an event is completed, I'm going to go and choose a calendar. Typically, you want to set this up in your email client, such as Yahoo or iCloud or Gmail. You want to set up a completed one. So whenever event's actually completed, it'll go into that archive list there. And then we can do shifting calendars as well. And you can see that not completed events of shifting calendars will be moved to today. And I can go ahead and tap and select what I want to use for the shifting as well. So now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and choose some display options. We have a night mode. We can go on, auto, or off. You see if I leave it on, I'll go ahead and tap done. It kind of puts the whole calendar into a night mode. So it's a little bit easier on the eyes if I'm in a dark room at night. I can have that go automatically, and I can even set the times that I want night mode to start. I'll go ahead and leave that off for now. I can choose a background image. This is going to allow me to select a photo from my camera library. I'll go ahead and tap on it. I'll zoom in to fill it up, and I'll tap choose. And now I can choose the alpha value. So I can have it really show in, or I can kind of make it opaque a little bit. Go ahead and select that. We'll tap done. And now my calendar has that cool background. And I've also changed the alpha value. Go ahead and tap the information button. We can auto lock when our device is locked or plugged in. And we have support, and we can recommend Jiffies to our friends as well. What's also really neat is if we put Jiffies into landscape mode, we can see a whole week overview. So I have Sunday all the way through Saturday. I'm running this on an iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, so I can see the entire week. And I can see all my appointments listed out. And then I can swipe through and I can view a week at a time and go ahead and see what's coming up that I might want to take notice of on my calendar. So you see at the end of the month, I've got actually a big event that we're doing, and I can see that represented by the actual circle being completely full. And I have a couple little events sprinkled in there as well that are taking up a little bit of the graph, but for the most part, that circle is letting me know that that full day is going to be taken up by a specific event. And you can tap today in the top right hand corner to jump back into today, and it's represented by the orange circle that's overlaid on the actual day. So once again, this application is called Jiffies, Calendar on the Watch. If you like it, be sure to pick it up in the App Store for your iPhone and your Apple Watch today.